Now, Lottie, I'm very pleased with you this morning. I mean, things may change as the day progresses, but at the moment, I'm very pleased with you.
Why?
Because you're actually doing a recipe from your book that you've made me before, and I really like.
You do like this one, don't you?
I
In fact,
do.
I think this is the first one you actually cooked yourself from my book, isn't it?
Yeah.
Except you put peas in it.
And? What's the matter with putting peas in it?
That's not right, is it? Anyway, listen.
Vastly improved it.
You know what today is? Today is 5 years ago today, your stalking paid off and we first got together.
Only 5 years?
5 years ago. Today. Should we have a glass of fizz?
We had any?
I do. We do have some. I put some in the fridge earlier. I'm going to do this entire thing today through the power of fizz. That's what I'm going to do because it's Saturday. And Saturday means that you can have fizz, doesn't it, when you're cooking? There we go. These aren't fizz glasses, will they do? I can't open this because I'm a girl.
So anyway, while you're trying to do that, do you want
Yes.
to tell everybody what you are going to be
yes,
making?
I'm making smoked salmon Kedgeree without peas because they don't belong in my recipe. But I'm going to make those and it's going to be really lovely and we're going to eat that. But I'm not going to show most of it talking because it's, I can't, oh, hello. Oh, there we go. Because when I go on and on and on and on, I don't do much cooking. So I thought I'd go a little bit on and on now and then have a glass of this and then just sort of, you can do all your magic and cut it together. Here you go. Cheers, my lovely. Up your bum. Oh, sorry. Up your bum. Oh, that's lovely. Right, so I'm just cutting some leeks. Just a little bit at the top of the leek, so it's the light green bit. Just chop that up, and also some red onion. I'm just only probably using half of one of these. Really rationing at the moment. Got to be a bit careful. Is that Winnie upstairs? Just heard a crash.
It's the patio door, I think.
So just take that outer skin and put that in your stock pot.
Do you want to show everybody your stock pot?
You would say that. Well, I threw it away the other day because I didn't have any other vegetables to put in it. It was just a bin onion and a bit of bell pepper. So I just thought, now I'll chuck it. Which is very naughty and very wasteful of me, and you showed me up. Well done. So I'm going to fry these in some butter. See, look, here we go. This is the recipe. There's the picture of it. It's very nice and easy. And I'm cooking the rice at the moment, and I'm melting the butter with the leek and the onion, cooking it gently, and then I'm going to stir in the spices: ground turmeric, chili powder, ground cumin, and ground coriander. About a teaspoon of each, and then about half teaspoon of the chili powder. Unless you like it stronger, put a little bit more in. And then I stir in the rice and the smoked salmon. So I'm going to be using smoked salmon trimmings, which we got the other day, and they're brilliant for this sort of thing. Here we go, from McNeil's Smokehouse. See that? It's actually got 3 great taste stars, this particular salmon. And they just send you the trimmings quite cheap. So we've got some of these. If you don't have the smoked salmon trimmings, you can use tin tuna, absolutely fine. And Heather, I know you were asking me for recipes with tuna in, there's one that you can put into here. You can use haddock, traditionally, that's fine. Chicken, why not? Any offcuts,
Already
Cheers.
working then?
Any offcuts of bits of meat as well, leftover chicken from, if you've been doing a roast or beef or lamb, anything really, you can put into this. But we're choosing to put some of these little smoked salmon trimmings. And then a whole load of double cream goes in as well. Now, I'm really sorry about the rice, John. Didn't have any basmati, plain white basmati. So I've gone for some brown basmati, and it's got kind of red rice in it as well as some black rice.
Brown?
Yeah, I'm really sorry.
Oh, it takes about 3 weeks to cook.
Yeah, I put it on Wednesday. It's
Okay.
almost there. And that's it really. That's how it all gets thrown together. So we're probably going to you're just going to do your magic-y thing, aren't you, with the shooty stuff that you do. Man, cameraman. Cheers. Really quick to throw together actually, wasn't it? It was about 10 minutes from beginning to end. Obviously you cooked the rice beforehand. I had to drink the rest of the bottle of the fizz. Oh, that's so nice. And I put it together. So there we are. So doesn't that, that's such a pretty sunny dish. I think it'd make everyone really happy at the moment. And you know, quick and easy to put together. Really not that expensive, even using salmon trimmings. But as I said, you can use lots of other fish or meat in there if you want to, but this is the basic recipe that you just can add even peas to if you want to.
You want to enhance it, yeah.
5 years. Anyway, I boiled some eggs. Now, little top tip. When you put an egg into boiling water to hard boil it, pop it in and stir it around into a circle. And then the yolk sets bang in the middle of the white, like that. And also, as soon as you cook them, put them straight under cold water and keep rushing that cold water onto the shells, and then it will stop a nasty grey sulphur ring around the yolk appearing. And then you get really pretty egg yolks in the middle and not those nasty grey ones. So I'm just going to pop those on top. And then of course, sometimes you go wrong and you kind of crack it when you put it in and it goes a bit wonky, but it'll still taste the same. So I'll put that in as well, because we can. If we had a little bit more parsley, if I hadn't put it all in, I'd have sprinkled it on the top. And then just like a couple little wedges of lemon goes on top as well. And there you have it. That is my delicious, my very scrumptious smoked salmon Kedgeree. With black pepper. Jobby Jonny. There you go, my darling. Cheers. Have a lovely Saturday.